Welcome to Global Health Guide, your trusted partner in staying informed, staying safe, and staying healthy. If you care about your well-being and want science-backed insights made simple, hit the subscribe button and join our growing global community. Today's video covers a modern health crisis hiding in plain sight, and chances are, you're doing it right now. Let me ask you something honestly. How many hours did you sit today? Whether it was at your desk, in your car, on the sofa, or even while scrolling through this video, and the hours add up quickly. Now here's the shocking part. Sitting is now considered the new smoking, and no, that's not an exaggeration. Prolonged sitting doesn't just affect your posture, it quietly damages your heart, muscles, brain, and even your lifespan. Yet most people have no idea what's happening inside their bodies when they sit for hours every day. 1. Poor posture and spine compression. Let's start with the obvious. The human body was never designed to stay folded into a chair for 8 to 10 hours straight. When you slouch or sit with bad posture, your spine compresses, your lower back curves unnaturally, and the pressure on spinal discs increases, especially in the lower back and neck. This leads to chronic back pain, stiff necks, and even slipped discs. Over time, your core muscles weaken, and you lose flexibility. This isn't just uncomfortable, it's long-term damage. 2. Slower metabolism. Weight gain. When you sit, your muscles are practically inactive. That means your calorie burn drops significantly, your body becomes less efficient at breaking down fats and sugars, and your risk of insulin resistance increases. This silent slowdown often leads to weight gain, especially around the belly, even if your diet hasn't changed. Sitting for more than 6 hours a day is strongly linked to obesity, even if you hit the gym later. 3. Heart disease and blood flow problems. One of the most dangerous effects of prolonged sitting is what it does to your heart and blood vessels. When you sit too long, blood flow slows down, particularly in your legs. This can lead to varicose veins, deep vein thrombosis, and even blood clots. Plus, your body produces fewer enzymes that break down fat in the bloodstream, increasing cholesterol and blood pressure, which significantly raises your risk of heart disease. 4. Weakening of muscles and bones. Your glutes, the muscles in your hips and butt, are some of the biggest and strongest in the body. But when you sit for hours, they shut off. Over time, they weaken, your hips become stiff, and your entire lower body loses strength and stability. Your bones also weaken due to reduced weight-bearing activity, increasing your risk of osteoporosis and fractures as you age. 5. Brain fog and mental health issues. Believe it or not, your brain also suffers from sitting too long. Reduced movement leads to less oxygen and nutrient-rich blood reaching your brain, which can impair concentration, cause mental fatigue, and increase your risk of anxiety and depression. Studies have found that people who sit for more than 7 hours a day are more likely to report feeling mentally foggy and emotionally low. 6. Increased risk of chronic illness. Research shows that excessive sitting is associated with higher risks of diabetes, certain cancers, especially colon, breast, and endometrial, and premature death. The World Health Organization even lists physical inactivity as the 4th leading risk factor for global mortality. And here's the scary part. Even if you exercise regularly, sitting for long periods still puts you at risk. It's called the active couch potato effect. Exercising 1 hour doesn't undo 10 hours of sitting. 7. Impact on digestion and gut health. Sitting right after meals or for long stretches compresses your stomach and intestines. That can lead to poor digestion, bloating, constipation, and even acid reflux. Over time, your gut may become sluggish, which affects nutrient absorption and energy levels. 8. Hormonal imbalance and inflammation. Studies suggest that sedentary lifestyles lead to increased levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and reduce hormones that help regulate mood and metabolism. This can create a state of low-grade chronic inflammation throughout the body, which is now linked to nearly every major disease, including cancer, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. 9. Risk of early death. In one large study by the American Cancer Society, people who sat 6+ hours per day had a 20% higher risk of death compared to those who sat for less than 3 hours regardless of age. gender, or physical activity. That's why it's not just about how much you move, but also about how often you break up long sitting sessions. Sense what you can do to reverse the damage. Now the good news. This trend is reversible. Here's what you can start doing today. Stand up every 30 minutes, even if just for 2 minutes. Use a standing desk if available. Take walking meetings or short walking breaks. Stretch regularly, especially your hips and lower back. Avoid sitting after meals, take a walk instead. Use a fitness tracker to monitor your sedentary time. Even 5 minutes of movement every 30 minutes can significantly reduce the risk of chronic disease. Final thoughts and call to action. Sitting is easy, but so is getting up. Your body was designed to move, and when it doesn't, it slowly begins to break down. So the next time you catch yourself sitting for hours, ask, what is this really costing me? You don't need to flip your entire lifestyle, just add small moments of movement to protect your future. If you found this video valuable, please like, comment, and subscribe to Global Health Guide. We bring you the science behind everyday habits, so you can make smarter choices for a longer, healthier life. Thanks for watching. Now get up, stretch, and take a walk. Your body will thank you.